Hi everyone. On one side, GoDaddy established in 1977, best now as an affordable domain reseller. On the other, Hostinger established in 2004, crowned as the king of cheap hosting, who will win in a face-off between their website builder. Yep, that my goal for today's video. Hate Hostinger for your website builder versus GoDaddy to see your which one is actually good and which one is just Hostinger versus GoDaddy. Let's look at the main attraction editing your website. Both builder are small yet optimized tool focus mostly on beginner. The standout aspect of Hostinger is its full drag and drop system, making it easy to customize your site and have more control over its structure. Simple pick element from the sidebar and drop them onto your design. You can create something that looks basic like this is or as very as this. However, the limitation here is the element. You will find around 10 different things, but there are not any interesting element like progress bar, slider, or price table. It can feel a bit restrictive at times, but I think limitation help beginner not to feel lost or discouraged. Now, GoDaddy website builder is even more limited here. No sidebar, more for element and no drag and drop control. You can only add things is pretty fun place, and there are basic customization options for style and fonts and managing them. It's not very innovative. GoDaddy does offer a good selection of individual selection from social link to provide product display. They allow you to create a more interesting website with the pricing list, restaurant menu, or a PDF viewer to sum everything up. Editing wise, both are really easy to use tool if you want to build a simple yet modern website. While we are still on the R, there are marketing tool topic of money. Let's look at what both website builder can offer. Business wise, Hostinger website builder is best suited for small scale site. Will GoDaddy provide a comprehensive business site allowing for greater control. In fact, I would say that GoDaddy marketing tool are the strong side of the builders. GoDaddy stand out with its full-fledged business side. It allow you user to control social media from one place and handle ad directly without leaving GoDaddy. Additionally, it simplify email marketing campaign with easy to use template and customization option, making it accessible even for beginner. It's quite impressive how much you get with your subscription here. Marketing is Hostinger week side. It offer basic feature like an AI logo and text generator, which can be useful for independent business. However, there are no email or social marketing tool. You guys only basic analytics without any real way to add more functionality. The SEO option are okay, and there are not a lot of way to customize your store. Is generally hosting your website builder is relatively new, and they do have a roadmap with upcoming improvement. But as it's too restrictive for anything other than a very limited online presence. In GoDaddy versus Hostinger e-commerce, term of e-commerce, both platform offer decent capability, not as extensive as a platform like Shopify, but they do cover essential like selling physical or digital product, scheduling appointment, and accepting donation. However, with Hostinger there is a hard limit of product you can have. Currently it's through 500, and this including variation as well. So even creating a relatively small store, I felt the restraint. With Hostinger, GoDaddy is more generous, allowing you to sell 5,000 product and offering a bit better selection of customization. GoDaddy good for store that want to grow and use marketing to its fullest. Say you are probably not plan pricing and fees, looking to build a website for 5 minutes and forget about it. We should look more about long term pricing through. As I mentioned in the beginning, you cannot beat Hostinger when it's come to cheap plan, and you can nab a better plan for less than $3 a month. This including 100 GB of SSD storage space, unlimited bandwidth, are free domain time, weekly backup, and the ability to host up to 100 sites. That the thing I love about hosting are it's not restricted. So I feel like I am buying a tool that can be used 100 times. GoDaddy take a different approach to pricing and offer a free plan, not a trial, but a full-on plan with the subdomain name. Of course, this option cannot be used for e-commerce online shop, and it's like more advanced feature. Premium start from $1 a month, so 4 times as much as hosting your ask. However, your storage space and bandwidth are completely unmatched here, and the reason GoDaddy allow this is because these plans are for just one single website. Another automation is an domain name. Now granted it does just $10 a month, but I'd rather have an extra $10 than minus one, right? So if we are just counting called hard cache 5 website with GoDaddy will be around $50 and 5 website built with Hostinger will be $3 a month, and this is not even mentioning renewal right. The fine print you see below price is the renewal when your initial subscription is over. The price to renew it will be way higher. Something this can be a 30%, another 300% increasing. Luckily both provider are on the clear with an okay price jump. I also have to give point to both provider for showing this renewal price straight away and not hiding it somewhere. In terms of service or your renewal can actually depend on your billing period. Once you choose to plan, you can prepay for it from 1 month to usually 4 years. To get the best pricing, you should go with the longer term. The main reason is that good providers usually have at least a 30-day money back guarantee, and these two are no exception. Don't be shy and leave a comment below. That it from me for today. I will see you next time.